resources that will help you. I know it's shocking. I know that you guys are thinking, oh my gosh, Bridget, you're the best trainer I've ever seen in my whole life. How could you possibly ever think that we would need other training besides what you are offering, right? So I know it's shocking. I know. But I wanted to show you guys, we actually have, and let me just make sure to refresh here because I definitely want to make sure that I can see all of your comments here. Sorry, I'm moving my screen around. Um, Sorry, guys. I just used OBS to go live here, and now I'm trying to figure out how to refresh because I can't refresh inside here. Oh, that stinks. Let me just go back here. So if you guys have been inside your Builderall back office, you probably have noticed. Let me go back here. You probably have noticed this digital full stack marketer certification. And this is actually through Digital Marketer. This is not a Builderall product, okay? But Builderall has partnered with them to be able to give us their training courses at a huge discount. I'm still trying to refresh this, so I'm so sorry. I just want to make sure that I see all of your comments because that is the point of going live, right? Is to be able to ask questions. All right, cool. I see. I can finally see. Yay. So if you click here, you see that it actually goes to the checkout page and it actually costs $25. Okay, this is $25 a month in addition to your Builderall account. So this is actually really awesome because if you go to the main digital marketer website, you see everything that it offers here. And if you scroll all the way down, you see that this is actually $95 a month if you were to buy this like on your own outside of Builderall. But because our CEO is so amazing and always looking out for us and what we need, he has actually partnered with them so that we can get this for $25 a month. So I wanted to show you guys because I know you have a lot of questions, and if you're like me, you probably went over here and saw this, and you're like, "What's a digital marketer?" And then you went through the typical customer journey, and you start Googling what's digital marketer and the reviews and everything about it. So I definitely am someone, I want to know what it looks like on the inside. I want to know, is it actually worth my time? So if you scroll down here, it kind of just tells you like this, it's training courses, right? And you take the training courses and then you have to pass quizzes, which are easy. I mean, if you even halfway pay attention, you're going to pass the quiz. And then they have some badges that you get here. Now, this is the really cool part about Digital Marketer is that you can take these courses and they're a reputable business. So I encourage you guys, Google, Digital Marketer reviews and see what you find about them. Just make sure that when you do that, it is actually this company, digitalmarketer.com, that you are reviewing. But it's a very reputable business. And when you get one of these badges from them, it just helps to position you. Everything that we do online is all about perception and building up our reputation. So if you go, this is inside my digital marketer back office. I already have 3 certifications. I'm working on my 4th one, but I just wanted to show you, what you're actually getting for this $25. And what's really cool about this is you can take all of these courses and get certified and then cancel. So if you do that in a month, then you would be able to cancel. So it's no big deal. But I wanted to show you this one, social media or social and community mastery. If you click here, I just wanted to show you, these are
All right, everybody,
actually,
welcome back.
they're good quality courses. I mean, you're going to find a lot of information. Like, for example, this right here is 6 whole modules, but each module has all of these different trainings in here, okay? And the people that are actually doing the training are people that you could Google. I mean, they have a lot of experience as well. But it breaks it down in like very specific steps. Okay. So, the customer avatar, which social media channel is right for you? I mean, people ask me that all the time. Well, which channel, especially because, when I take on clients who want social media marketing, a lot of the times they just think, well, Facebook, that's always where I suggest starting is Facebook. But then it's like, do you really need Instagram? What type of businesses need Instagram? What type of businesses need LinkedIn or Twitter? Do you need all of them? So it's just a great course to take to really break it down to you and explain. I can do a video about how to find traffic on social media, but unless you get the whole like psychology of social media and what people are sharing and the algorithms and things like that, that's a huge component when it comes to social media. So for example, this one is engagement versus seeker channels, 10-minute social media audits. That is actually something that I do for all of my clients. As soon as I take on a new client, then I will look at their social media, even if it's for web design, because I know a lot of you guys want your own agency. And, if you don't start with Builderall, you don't have to, by any means. Go promote different services. Like, start with one that you're good at, obviously. But then as you learn and as you move on, start expanding your services. Get great at one and then start expanding. I'm at a point now where I don't even do the social media. I outsource the graphic design and content creation. And then all I do is I get a Word file and a file with the images, and then I just copy and paste into the scheduler. And it's like I make very good money doing that. So it's definitely something that someone without any experience could do social media marketing. Now, the cool part about that, though, is once you are doing their social media marketing, they 100% of the time, unless you're doing a really bad job for them, they're going to come to you for every marketing need that they have. So that is where the opportunity is to upsell. Now, if I have someone who asks me about SEO, I'm far from an expert on SEO, but I may outsource to someone else. And that's why building up, those services and a list of freelancers, and the Builderall community, that it's a great tool to have all of those resources. Okay, so you have more things about social media don'ts, when to automate. That's a big thing too. How much do you automate of your social media? Do you just want to, schedule out all the posts, or do you want to do lives, or do you want to just pop in daily, maybe with your own post? I like to, because I do live training every day, and I also, I like to periodically just post personal things. So I do that with my own time and engagement, and that's how I engage with my audience. But I also daily have scheduled content that goes out. So about maybe a new tool or a quote. Quotes are really powerful. So, I mean, and you can go to Fiverr and order, a whole bunch of quotes with your logo and website on them, super cheap, and schedule them all out. And then as you start creating your own content, if you're going live every day, or you do a YouTube video, share that, or you write a blog, you can share that. So, and all of those things that you actively have to create, those are things that you can't automate because you're creating them. But you can always share content on your page that's already done, like the quotes I was saying. So, social listening goals, tools, different things. So if you go back here, you also get paid traffic mastery. Now, this is one that I really wanted to share with you guys. Now let's talk, because I know that a lot of people think, oh, I'm really good at Facebook ads. Someone told me the other day that they had spent $2,000 and got like 1 million people that viewed it. And he was like, oh, I'm so great at Facebook ads. I definitely know what I'm doing. But the problem is that was a boosted post and there was no call to action. And so if you're just creating brand awareness, then that's okay. But I really honestly, unless really that's your sole thing, every ad that I run, I want it to have a call to action. I want to capture the email. I want to, something. I want them to take some kind of action, like my page, whatever. This particular ad had no call to action, not even like in your page. So as we scroll through social media, we're seeing things all the time. So, if a million people see that and it cost you $2,000 and you didn't even get one single email, how do you know if someone, let's say you're running that for a charity and you're like, I don't care about that and whatever, I'm just brand awareness or whatever. How are you going to know who saw that ad and they thought, wow, that is really incredible. I really would love to get involved in that, but there's no call to action. How is that person ever going to follow up with you? So you always have to have a purpose for your Facebook ads. And if you don't know how to set up a lead generation ad, an ad designed to collect leads, if you don't know how to do that, and if you don't have a sales funnel in place to do that, and you don't know how to test and see, what's working and what's not working and how to tweak it, please, for the love of everything, save your money. It's much, much better to spend that money. If you're ready to go all in and you have some ad spend money and you're like, oh, I'm going to run Facebook ads to this affiliate offer, you need to have a way to capture the leads. You need to have a bridge page, and then you need that affiliate offer, and you need an email follow-up sequence. So lots of things that you need before you ever even think of running an ad. And then when you do run an ad, you really need to know how to do this. And so this is a really great course. It talks about Facebook ads, which honestly it talks about the most, because I think Facebook ads are definitely, it's tricky because it's not like you just create a TV commercial and it's an ad, because people don't want to buy they don't really want to buy on social media. But if you create something that's kind of like a hidden ad, so it's something that they are interested in to generate that lead, then that's where, lead magnets come in. That's where, videos and different things like that, that's where all that comes in. So please, if you ever take any of my advice ever, please save your money on paid ads until you know the foundation. Don't just boost a post and put $1,000 on it and think you're going to get a great return, because you're just not. I mean, most of the people I know who run paid ads, they will tell you boosting posts, they're not really going to work. They're not going to convert into a sale. Okay. So this course talks all about Facebook ads. It goes into Google ads, which is a very good training on Google ads, and also how to create a YouTube ad. And YouTube is incredibly powerful for right now, especially because just video is so powerful. So you can see it talks about the other traffic channels and troubleshooting your campaigns, and that's the hardest part. The hardest part of running an ad. If you run your ad, you create this ad copy and you have a sales funnel, and then you start running ads, and really what you need to do is have like a few campaigns, and then campaigns are basically the house that your ads are going to sit in, and then like the ads or the ad sets would basically be like maybe the rooms in, the ads would be the rooms, or the ad set would be the rooms inside your house, and then the ads themselves would be like maybe the furniture inside the rooms. Sorry if that's a horrible analogy. That just came off the top of my head. So if you're running, when you first start a paid ad, you really need to have, at least maybe $500 to really test it out. And then you need to create those separate campaigns using different audiences and ad copies. And then you can start troubleshooting, which is what they talk all about here, and how you can actually tell if that ad is working. If you can't tell if your ad is working, then how do you know how to tweak it? And then if you don't know how to tweak it, then chances are you're going to lose a lot of money. And, we're all in business to make money because that's what sustains us with building our dream or our vision or whatever we're trying to build. So you definitely don't want to waste your money. I got into marketing and teaching other people how to market because I know as a business owner, when we first started our business, we spent $20,000 in equipment and everything. And that was a business we ran from our home, but we needed this equipment to be able to start our business. And so having spent that, that's a large chunk of money to us. So, I wanted to know, wasting money was not an option. I wanted to know, how do you do this? How do you do marketing? How do you get customers? And once you get them, how do you turn them from cold traffic, meaning someone who doesn't know anything about your business and has never heard your business name? How do you turn them from cold traffic to a hot lead? Okay. And then, of course, a sale. So I really want to encourage you, if you are interested in running paid ads, which really you need to in your business to really scale, because, we always talk about there's two ways of getting traffic. There's organic traffic, which is going to take your time, and then there's paid traffic, which is going to take your money. So, it's either or, but, please, please, please don't waste your money unless you know about paid ads. There's always a learning curve, but at least start with the foundation. And this is a really great course, no matter what type of ad you're interested in running. I don't see any questions here, but I just want to make sure. Okay, you know what? I must just be really giving you some amazing value because you have no questions. So I'm loving this. Okay, so definitely check this out. I wanted to show you a couple other things that you can do in here. Content marketing. We're talking about paid ads, and content marketing is by far the best way to get organic traffic, meaning free traffic. Okay, because you're creating content so that it reaches your audience. For example, when I first started promoting a product online, it was a weight loss supplement, and you can't promote weight loss supplements on Facebook directly. So I had to figure out, to create a lead magnet, promote it on the back end, and all of these things. But once you create that whole system, that whole sales funnel, what do you do with it? How do you get people to it? And so an organic way of doing that is creating content. So I had a Facebook page, and I created content around recipes that help you lose weight. So I did some keto. I had an ebook that I was giving away in my sales funnel, and it was 60 something recipes, keto recipes. And so what I did with that is I went to the groups where people were interested in keto recipes. And when you go to a group that is designed to give recipes to the people there, and they joined the group because they wanted recipes, and then you go to that group and you post your recipe and you say, and it's on your page, or maybe you're in the comments and you say, oh my gosh, this looks like a great recipe. I just found this, this great recipe book and whatever. Now they're opting in, and they're so excited because you gave them something they want. And that is what content marketing is all about. You're giving them, your target audience, you're giving them something that they want in exchange for something that you want, which is the email. Okay. And you also know, in that example, I'm selling a weight loss supplement, but I'm promoting keto. So how does that work with each other? Well, if you're doing keto, you obviously want to lose weight. So what if now I gave you something to assist you in losing weight? So now you're doing keto and you're taking this supplement, right? So that's how you create content for your audience. So Felicia says, if a client has one sub account through me, how can they use our chatbot feature? I'm wanting to sell them one. Will I need admin permission to add the bot to their Facebook page? Hope you understand that question. So you can sell them a chatbot, and really a chatbot is just a code that you can put add a box. You can actually set the box in the bottom right. Actually, let me just show you. So we'll just go, let me just create, actually I have one. What I actually did, oh, I'm in my other account. So what you need to do, let me just find just create new site. We'll just choose a blank one. I have one actually on my own account, but I'm in my training account now. So what you need to do is we'll add a panel here because that's always the first thing that I need to do. And then elements. So you want to just go to your elements section and you want to create a box, and then you drag the box over here, and then you need an iframe. So you're just going to go grab that element here, and then you're going to drag that to the box. And then what you're going to do is you're just going to post, oops, get that out of the way. You're just going to click here. You're going to paste your code for your chatbot here, and then you can actually set, see this little square here? You can actually set this to be in the bottom right-hand corner, which is where I like it. And then so now you have your chatbot there in that box, and you can also position it in that section there. I actually, Felicia, since you asked me that question, I actually did the Builderall assistant inside my membership area. So you just take this code here. Actually, we need the iframe code. So if you go to view page source, then you can see the actual code for the, it's a link in here. So if you just scroll down to see the link, I'm giving you guys some like hacker stuff here. All right, so here's the link, and I'll just put this in the chat in case you guys want to do this as well. But if you get this link, let me add this to the chat. And then you go back to your Cheetah website, and then you put this into the iframe. You can click here, we'll apply. So now when you close this, now you have, let me make this larger. Now you have the Builderall assistant inside of the Builderall assistant on your website. So it really definitely looks like, let me remove this. It really definitely looks like you have this professional, which it definitely is. It's an amazing chatbot, or yeah, it is a chatbot. So it walks them through. Now, I will tell you about this. If you do this, make sure that it's inside a membership area where they are already your Builderall member, okay? Because if they decide to click one of these links in here, it's not, if they're not signed up under Builderall, it's not going to go to you. So what I did is I have a magic funnel, and then I send them to the thank you page, which has all the resources and all that. And then it also has this Builderall assistant there, so you can save that and view that live. So I hope that answers your question, Felicia. So back to the training here. So I just really want to encourage you, if you guys are interested in finding better ways of creating content and doing organic marketing, like you can see here, they talk all about the top of the funnel, the middle, and the bottom of the funnel. If you didn't know that funnels have top, middle, and bottom, definitely sign up for this course, because man, it'll just save you so much time. The things that you don't even realize that you don't know until you learn them, and it's like, oh my gosh, that I could have saved myself like 10 months. Also, how to do blog marketing. That's great. And if you're a local business owner or you're an agency wanting to provide this service for a local business, blog marketing for local business is not only incredible for SEO purposes, but it's also really incredible for affiliate marketing and finding additional ways to monetize that website. I always tell my clients, if you are running all these paid ads to your website, why not monetize it in other ways to hopefully take care of that ad spend so that you can actually turn the new customers into profit, because that ad spend is going to come from somewhere. Okay, so it's either going to come from when the customer goes into your store or places an order for a sale, or it's going to come from affiliate marketing. So you can choose where it comes. It may as well come from the additional resources. So for example, if I had a client who had an HVAC company, I would be doing blogs for them about maybe the top 10 things you need to know before hiring an HVAC person. I would be using keywords all over the place. What are the top things that people are searching for when it comes to HVAC services? And then I would want to create blogs all around that. Now, the cool part about the Builderall platform is that we can create kind of generic blogs. So if you wanted to pick a specific business, like I always laugh when I say I kind of fell into this whole like medical field niche in marketing because I was in pharmacy for 20 years, and that's my first client was a coworker. I talk about how I fell into that. So if I wanted to create a blog, kind of a generic blog, and I wanted to do, 100 articles on, using the SEO tactics and all of these things that you can learn here, if I wanted to create that and then sell it to pharmacists to attach to their website, I could do that. That's actually something that is very possible inside of the blog app that we have in Builderall. So lots and lots of good training here. So if you guys want to do this, if you're interested in, learning more and really diving into these strategies, I know a lot of times we talk about practical applications of using Builderall in your business, but sometimes, you really need these in-depth courses by experts in this specific course. You really need, that whole overview and to be able to see it from beginning to end and understand the strategies and the concepts of, creating really good ads. And it's whether it's for your own business or you want to do this for clients. Definitely a great training. So if you're interested, go to your Builderall back office. You just click on the full digital, whatever they call that, full stack marketer certification, and you can do that. Now also, especially if you're brand new, you can take those, let me go back here. Once you have earned the badges, so I've got 3 of these. I'm working on my 4th one now. You can actually take these and put them on your website and highlight the fact that you are someone who is trained, digital marketer. They can actually verify these things. So if you click on this, let's see, I think, so you can make this a public badge, and then people can actually verify. So you can see that I actually did these things, and it tells you, the validation date and what I had to do to get it. I had to pass, 50 question multiple choice exam. So it's just another way of presenting yourself, especially if you don't have any clients that you've ever worked with before, to be able to give referrals or any of that. So if you had a website loaded down with all of these badges and certifications, I mean, anyone looking at that would at least know that you're serious about what you're doing and the service that you're providing. So if you guys have any questions, feel free to ask away. I hope I've clarified some of this, because I know that there have been a lot of questions about, about this and how it all works. And just know that this is not Builderall. So when you click here to sign up, all you're getting is a license to be able to use it. Okay, so Builderall is charging you. But if you have any issues inside here, contact them directly. I mean, you have a real account through Digital Marketer. So even though we've partnered with them, it's still their platform. It's their service. We're just able to offer a discount. Now, here's something else that's really cool. For those of you that promote Builderall as an affiliate, you can actually highlight the fact that we have partnered with Digital Marketer. So if you want to say, you know, we are really saving 75% a month on 75%, $75 on the Digital Marketer. So if you wanted to say, hey, sign up for Builderall today for $1, and you can also get the 75% off of the Digital Marketer, you know, certification. So now what they're getting is $69.90 for the platform, and it's I think it was $95. So that's about $170 of value that you're giving them for $26. So, I mean, break it down to them and show, you know, the goal for us as marketers is we're not really selling things. We are just, it's our job to show the value of what we're promoting. Okay. So to me, that's incredible value. I am enjoying the courses. I'm learning a lot. You know, you can have an overview of what you think you know about something, but then when it's broken down, there's no doubts you're going to learn something new. So I definitely personally and professionally recommend the digital marketer course this year. So why not save yourself the money? So anyway, guys, that's all I had for you today. So as always, please feel free to leave comments even after the live's over. You know, I always go back and answer them the best to my ability. And until my next video tomorrow, go build it with Builderall. Bye.